Welcome to my Mama podcast. My name is Meagan.
And I'm Sharon.
And today we are starting a new series. It's a very special one. We call it a
CEOFFEE series.
Yeah, CEOFFEE series, yes. And it's a special venue for us today. We are at Ringside. So big shout out to Mark and Jeffrey and Johan. Thank you for having us here. To Kuching people or even Malaysian people, Malaysians. Yeah. If you guys are, if you guys enjoy healthy food, please come here because the food has been amazing. And not only, I think what I like about this place the most is that not only they serve you healthy food, but they are also very passionate about building a healthy community. Yeah, and which is also why we want to film here. Yeah,
And it's also not just like let's define healthy, right? The way that they started this out, it's not just on the food itself, but also like your lifestyle as a whole. So they do have like community events that they host, like can be like Pilates or like runs and walks, to try to get the community together and to work towards a healthier lifestyle with healthy food as well.
Yeah, so great job, guys.
Thank you.
And let's dive into today's topic. Yeah. Today's topic is going to be a bit more about rediscovering ourselves after motherhood.
Yeah, because, since becoming a mom, we've been juggling so many things, so many roles at once, trying to be our best at work and then having to take care of the family, being a wife, being a mother, take care of the children. And then also along the ways of trying to survive, basically, surviving life.
Yeah.
We tend to put ourselves the last, right? And along the way of this new motherhood for us over the past few years, perhaps at one point we realized that we have been slowly losing ourselves. And that's why I think today's today's episode is really close to heart to us.
Yeah.
Basically, we're going to talk about rediscovering ourselves and how did we get there?
Yeah. And I'm sure like a lot of moms can relate to this, especially like I wouldn't say new moms, but the seasoned moms. Not to say that we're seasoned yet, but yeah. And initially when I first became a mom, I didn't know how much it would consume me. And it's just like, to me at that point, before I got pregnant, I just thought that being a mom was just an extra role or an extra responsibility, but I didn't expect it to just consume me.
Yeah, it's a big change.
Yeah.
It's a big change in your life where you're not just one person anymore. And along the way, what I noticed is that my identity changed a lot, and even just how I used to live. I don't live the same anymore.
Yeah.
And, our schedule revolves around our children, basically.
Yeah.
But at some point, we realized that's not healthy for our mental health, right? It's not healthy for us as an individual.
Yeah, you can tell by the crying in all the episodes before this.
Yeah, so that's why today's episode is we're gonna put it into 5 questions to help each other answer how we came along, and hopefully this can be helpful for you.
Yeah. Okay, so anyway, first question. So Sharon, when was the last time you felt like you were really, truly yourself?
I think that's a trick question. For me, when I first realized that something is not right in my head after becoming a mom was at that point, I was really unhappy because I was so adamant about that thinking of, wow, I really lost who I was before I became a mom. I know the Sharon that you used to be, so outgoing, so adventurous, wanting to try new things every day. You can give me a call at like 10 p.m. and I'll be like, oh yeah, let's go, like do whatever, it's just very like
spontaneous.
Yeah, very spontaneous. That spontaneity, that I missed a lot actually since becoming a mom. And after having a kid, at first you're feeding them around the clock and then your schedules are around it. Even now that they're older, my schedule is still, revolving around them because they need us, right? They need us to survive.
Yeah.
But at some point I realized, I cannot put myself in that rut of just being depressed, like, wow, I lost so much from it, but rather change my mindset and focus on, wow, I've gained so much from becoming a mom. You know, I have 2 beautiful children. I have learned so much about motherhood and how much a mother sacrifices. And I have learned so much along the way about myself and about family, about relationships, you know. And after I started accepting that and learning along the way, that I realized, wow, the true me that I really missed, the me that I like feeling myself again, right? The me that I truly miss is actually the Sharon that was just happy, really, right? But right now, my happy is a little bit different. You know, back in the days, we're happy, you know, hanging out with friends, you know, going out, have a good time, you know, call me up at 10 and like, hey, there's a party going on here. You want to go? But that's not what's going to make me happy now anymore. My happy now is different, right? I'm at a different stage of my life. My happy now is seeing my kids happy, you know, along the way, maybe they can have their own time playing by themselves and I'm over here like doing my own thing. It's little things like that. Like, you know, no one is screaming. No one is being crazy. It's just, how do you explain it? Like heartwarming family time?
Yeah. In
like,
Chinese, we call it
be
心暖, right? 心暖暖的.
Yes. Like heartwarming times at home, quiet times, like these make me happy.
幸福.
Oh, yes. Like that's literally what makes me happy now. And that's when I realized this is the new me. Like this is the new identity that I actually really enjoy. And we'll talk about this a little bit later, but that's the start of what gave me the courage to take that step out to take care of myself again. What about you, Meagan?
Okay. Well, I think for me, it wasn't like a instant moment. It was more of like a gradual thing that I slowly found bits and pieces of myself along the way. But I think one of the most significant time that I can remember now at least was when I actually went back to work. You know? And I don't think of it as so much as going back to work that I found myself again. But I think for me, it was more of getting out of the 4 walls. You know, that 7 months of just being at home, the only adult with no adults to talk to, and you're just being with a kid at home. I think that took out a lot from me. Yeah. I don't want to cry, okay?
Oh my God.
Yeah, why? But anyway, yeah, no. So like, yes, and I think a lot of moms, they might relate to this. You know, it's one thing sending your kids to school, but it's another thing dealing with the mom guilt that comes with it. Like, I can tell a lot of people out there right now that I cannot be a stay-at-home mom. It's not easy being a stay-at-home mom because it takes a lot from you, you know? And after being a mom, only I realized that, hey, maybe it's better if I have, like, for me now, the person that I am now, I need to have my career with me. I need to have time by myself and not just being attached to my children all the time.
I agree. Yeah. That's a turning point for me as well.
Yeah. And then definitely. Like, it's just along the way, you know, you find more time, little pockets of time here and there to like enjoy the small things, you know, like your coffee is no longer cold when you drink it. You know,
it's like watered down with the ice.
Yeah.
With a layer of water on top.
Yeah. And like, you know, and one of the things that I truly enjoyed the most was listening to my own songs again. It's not like the kid songs.
I agree.
Yeah.
When I was able, it's the small moments. Like when I was able to like open up my Apple Music and like open up my old playlist that I would listen to. Like it's old. It's like 5 years ago or something, whatever. And that made me feel so happy.
Yeah. It is. It is like, I truly like, that was like a moment for me, you know, because we've been playing, it's funny, okay? I'll say it now. From the day my daughter was born, we played Mozart in the background. Okay? Because people said that if you play all these classical musics in the newborn stage, your kid will get smarter. So at that time, I kiasu lah, right? But yeah, and then at one point, I just decided to change it, you know. I just decided to play like our own songs. Me and my husband, we played our wedding playlist and we just felt so much happier. You know, just being adults again, not just being parents, but just adults.
My kids can listen to nice adult songs.
Yeah, correct. You know, my daughter enjoys adult songs now. So yeah, that was when like, I feel like it's more of like all these small moments that I gradually feel like, hey, I'm back.
I see.
Yeah.
No, me too. I totally agree with that.
But yeah, basically that was probably, yeah.
Next question that we have. Who were you before motherhood and what parts of that woman do you miss?
Okay.
So think like before you even were pregnant.
I think I miss two things the most. The first one, I miss the focus, right? I miss the focus of being able to do whatever I want without having so many tabs in the background. You get what I mean? Yeah, I'm sure a lot of moms understand this. It's like your focus at work, but then at the background, right, you know that you've got your whatever thing that you need to do at home that you need to get done. And it's always like
For
household
example,
related.
okay, at 4 o'clock later, I have to go to Everrise and buy this like potato and like these carrots. And then like by 5, I have to pick up my daughter.
Yeah.
etc, etc.
Yeah. So it's always like, there's always something at the background and you cannot like fully just work on one thing. And my problem is, right, I cannot multitask one. I'm not a multitasker. So this was like what I miss the most, I guess, you know. Just,
being able to focus.
Yeah,
right?
I miss like just being able to not just focus on one thing. I miss being able to focus on myself. You know, I miss being able to like do the things that I like. And the second thing is I actually miss the time and the attention that I can give to my husband.
Aww.
Yeah, I do. I really do. You know, don't cry. But yeah, yeah, because it comes so easily last time. And now it's more intentional. Now you sometimes
plan ahead.
Yeah, and you have to like find time for it, you know. And then sometimes you have to find energy for it also. Yeah, you know, so yeah, that's the two things I guess I miss the most. But of course, gradually in the last few years, we've been getting better lah, you know,
with practice.
Yeah, with a lot of practice and a lot of intention, like things get better. So yeah. Yeah, that's what I miss the most, I guess.
For me, I don't feel as emotional talking about it anymore because I feel like I have come out from the other side.
Okay.
But what I miss the most, like I said just now, like just being spontaneous. And secondly is, I completely agree with you. It's like being able to focus on myself. Like being able to do things at my schedule.
Your own pace, yeah.
Yeah, at my own pace.
Yeah.
Like, you know, I feel like, for example, you know, I feel like doing work at 11 p.m. That's when my brain is the most active. I want to be able to do it, but now, like, that's not possible now. Like, I would be so tired and passed out by 11. But that's something that I used to be able to do or like, you know, do up myself.
Yeah.
I know a lot of girls out there, you're like me, you know, I like to be pretty. I like to put on the makeup, do my hair and look cute. Like who doesn't, right?
Yeah.
And I just miss being able to take my time to do that. Right now, it's like, done.
Yeah, she said it, take her time.
Yeah, exactly.
There is no time.
I could spend 2 hours doing it and enjoy that whole 2 hours, right? You know, play your favorite playlist in the background and then dance to it a little bit while you like draw your eyeliner, whatever. But right now it's like a 15-minute job. Like all of this needs to be done in 15 minutes.
Yeah. But you still look good.
Oh, thank you. But like, you know, I used to feel so sad about it. Like when I was still in that rut of like, depression maybe. Like wow, I lost so much. But right now I accepted it like, hey, the good thing is I have gained a new skill of being able to do up myself in 15 minutes.
It's a skill. Put it in your resume.
Like what used to take 2 hours takes 15 minutes now. And I can get so much more done for like the next 1 hour and 45 minutes. So yeah. Being positive, I feel like, you know, that coming out on the other side, I have learned how to be positive and have a positive lookout on things, basically. But that was something that I missed though. Like, do I feel sad about it? No, probably not. Because I do feel like I have moved on from that sadness.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I think it's a little bit the same for me also. Like for you, it's the making up, right? For me, it's the cooking. I had this thing, okay, babe. I used to drink wine while I cook and play music.
Enjoyable. That's so enjoyable.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my God.
I loved it. Me and my husband, we loved it. Yeah, but now, right, like last time, right, I had to make sure everything that I cook
is like the same thickness. Okay.
I will have that.
Like you have the time to like make sure everything is perfect.
Everything is cut perfectly. And then, you know, it's just such an enjoyable thing. Now it's like, okay, 1 hour I have 3 dishes on the plate and I don't care anymore, you know, how my cube looks like. But it's just like, okay, let's just put food on the table, everybody eats, done.
It's like everything is on schedule. Because you got to take care of a human being. Like everything has to be on schedule or like everything falls apart. Basically.
But I enjoy it. I see the other side of it now.
Kan,
You know, like,
kan.
it's okay. I have a skill. I can cook and get everything done in 1
Right,
hour.
right.
Why not?
Exactly. And then you gain, like, if you think positively, you gain that extra time to do other things that you enjoy.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's not something that we would miss that much, I feel, right?
But yeah, okay. So how do you juggle everything without completely losing yourself?
You know, to be honest, I used to like lose my mind trying to be perfect at everything. You know, work, children. And when I say children, it's not just like making sure they survive, making sure they're alive. It's also like taking the time to like spend time with them so they grow up healthily in terms of like behavioral, psychological, everything, you know? Like, so you have to take the time to read with them, take the time to interact with them, like all this stuff. Okay. So when I say children, I mean that too. Of course, like academia stuff, like doing homework, like with Liam, I have to do homework with him, all this stuff. And then there's work. And then there's, you know, taking care of the house. I mean, I do get some help at home, so that's not too much. And then lastly is like taking care of myself. I haven't taken care of myself for like years. Right? And so to juggle all of that, to be honest, when you try to be perfect at everything, you would drive yourself crazy. So I shared this with Meagan before. How I manage to do this is I rotate what I neglect every single week. When I say neglect, not that I completely just don't care, but just don't be so adamant about being perfect at it. Like when I say I neglect work is probably this week, I focus more on like other aspects of my work rather than like the main aspect of it. Or like the next week, I'm neglecting my children. So maybe I don't spend so much time trying to like read storybooks with them all the time or, you know, sit down and do his homework with him like perfectly by the time like 1 hour or whatever. Like I just do that. And for time for myself nowadays is pretty much just gym times. How I do it is, you know, I'm flexible with it. Like I try to do like 3 to 4 days per week, minimum 3 days. Like if I can't make it, I can't make it. Like I accept it. I'll be like, okay, then maybe the next day when I go, I'll just throw in some essential exercises I want and try to make it work. I think bottom line is don't be so rigid and so adamant about like, wow, everything needs to be perfect. I think that really drives you crazy. I used to think that way and that really drove me to a point of like, you know, I'm just so unhappy. I was so unhappy. My husband was unhappy. Everyone's unhappy. Even the kids are affected. So at some point I realized when I'm happy, everyone is happy. It's true. So if any husband is watching this, your wife is happy, everyone will be happy. So make sure she gets her me time. And the me time can be anything. Like get her to go, like move a little bit or get her to get a massage or go get her nails done. Like it's important, you know, like just having a bit of me time, just a few hours per week, not asking for days, right? It's really important. I feel like that really helped me get my confidence back.
And I'm just gonna put it here, you know, like the happy wife, happy life. We can put the text here. Yes. But yeah,
That's right.
I agree too, you know, and even for the men, like just I always tell my husband, go and get a massage done, you know, go and spend 1-2 hours just by yourself. You need that space just to be. That's all.
And I always tell my husband to play golf also. Like when I see his mood is getting bad, I'm just like, please go, like schedule a golf tomorrow or something. Like just go. I always encourage him. And I feel like over time, well, previously for a period of time when I was really unhappy with where I was in my life, just too adamant about like things being, wanting things to be perfect. And then at some point when he realized, you know, I was brave enough to take that one step out to take care of myself, that he started to tell me things like, oh, you can go to the gym. I'll send a kid to school.
Oh, that's nice.
So it's like, hey, there's that initiative there, you know, that makes me feel like, oh, okay, I can take care of myself. You know, so it's like those little
things.
Just the little things, really.
Okay. Like for me, right, I always think like this, okay? Some days, right, I feel like I'm Wonder Woman. I'll just I don't know how else to say it. I really feel like some days I'm Wonder Woman. Like I get everything that I want to do done, you know, and like I get to study, I get to work, finish my notes on time. I get to go gym. I get to cook. Wow, that day I feel like I'm a goddess. Really, you know. But some days, and I would say it's most days, right? I always know that I know this, you know, I know that I am failing something. I feel like that, okay?
Not failing.
Yeah, but like, not to the point where, like, it's that perfectionistic character inside me, which I am still trying very hard to be better at, you know. But initially, it ate me up, man. It really ate me up, you know, trying to just make sure that I'm good at every single thing. You know, it really eats you up. And now I'm just like, okay, if I'm tired, I will just sleep. I don't need to do whatever that needs to be done today. It can wait, you know?
Yes.
Yeah. So I think like that is what I will say for this lah. I don't think I juggle everything nicely, but I'm willing to be
We're not perfect.
imperfect about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're happy to be imperfect. And I want to add to that, like, perfectionism thing, right? I used to be like you, where I would feel like I'm failing if I'm not doing something perfectly.
Yeah.
And then what came out of that mindset was everything was done like, for lack of a better word, like half-assed.
Okay.
so it's not like I could do everything perfectly, or like some things are perfectly, but I try to do everything perfectly, but in the end, nothing is done the way that I want.
Yeah. And since we're already on that topic, right? I agree with you. And you know what? I feel like shit.
Yes, you feel worse.
Yeah.
You feel worse, and then you're like, wow, I'm such a failure. And then you go down it really snowballs.
Yeah.
And then you go down that hole of like, wow, what can I do anymore? I used to be good at this, and now I cannot do anything. It's not a good mindset to be in.
Yeah.
But I agree with Meagan. You just have to accept that the imperfection. You cannot be perfect at everything. And I also agree that some days you feel like Wonder Woman. There are those days, you know, maybe it's due to hormones. I don't know, but like
the pharmacist talks.
Yeah, but some days when you have that achievement, just be happy about it, you know, just be proud of it.
Yeah.
But some days when you're tired, just sleep lah. It's okay.
Yeah.
Like, just get some rest. So the next day you can try to be a Wonder Woman again. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. Next one. What are some small things you've started doing that make you feel like you again?
Oh, well, I mean, this is a we thing, I think. I think it's more of like a we thing. So, Sharon has been, like, how do I say it? Very impactful in my decision to go back to gym. She has been the stepping stone. Yeah, really, 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 babe. Like, I haven't stepped in the gym for probably 6 years. Yeah. And Sharon has been, you know, asking me to, and she has been giving me all these, like, she's been like my PT lah, basically, okay, at gym, literally. She tells me what sort of exercises that I can do to get better and get back like what I wanted lah, you know. And I think for me, that is a big part of how I feel, you know, like what are the things that I truly feel, I can feel like, I feel good. You know, I don't know how else to say. I just feel good.
Endorphins.
You know? Yeah. And this is something that I also have done that I didn't do before I became a mom. Okay. I went to wash my hair. I went to do my nails. Yeah, I like, to the people who have known me before I have become a mom, right? They know that I'm super low maintenance, okay? And I'm not calling this high maintenance also. I understand the maintenance now, okay? But like, I didn't care. I didn't care about how I felt that way. Yeah, that was my problem, you know? I didn't see it that way until now.
That was me the first few years. I hated that feeling though. For someone like so 爱美 one, right? I grew up my whole life so 爱美 one, right? That first few years was so tough for me. After becoming a mom, it's like I didn't even do skincare. I didn't even take care of my hair. I just let it grow. I didn't even put hair oil. Like little things like that.
Hair tie up in a bun and then big t-shirt.
Okay, in Chinese we call that 黄脸婆.
Yeah, basically.
Okay? But like that was me the first few years, and I know how you feel. It's just that rut. Like it's so hard to get out of.
No, the thing was, babe, I was always in there. Even before I was
active.
A mom. Yeah, I was active, yes. Yeah. But I didn't understand how much happiness or it's just this girly feeling that you get, when you get your hair done, when you're able to have nice, pretty nails, I think it's also because I have a daughter now and she's very girly.
Aww.
So like really after becoming a mom, right, I go and try and do all this kind of stuff lah. I also have mom friends. Sonia, shout out to you. Okay, thank you. She was the one that like said, babe, come, let's go and do hair.
Oh.
Yeah, really. And like since then, I find myself enjoying all these things. And when sometimes if I feel like I need to just get something done for myself besides hitting the gym now, right? Okay, I just want to go and do my nails.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just need 45 minutes. I will have nice nails for the rest of the month. And I'll
get a massage.
Yeah.
Get your hair done.
Yeah.
Go and color your hair.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
Just something small. It doesn't have to be like a big ordeal. Like it's not like I'm trying to go to Maldives tomorrow.
Yeah.
I
mean, you could if you want to.
Not really. but it's the little things, like take care of yourself.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah.
I just want to say, this might make Meagan cry though. Like, I watch her from not taking care of herself to like taking the step out. Oh, see, start already. I watch her from like, not really, like for months I've been trying to tell her to do something for herself because I know Meagan before, she was so into squash. She was always like that active girl. I'm like, I look at her, I feel very unhealthy. Like she was always exercising. She was always doing something. And I think that's partly why she's a chiro because she has the energy and the strength to do it. And since becoming a mom, like the first couple years, she didn't move at all. And that made me sad to watch, especially that was around the time where we had her kid and my second kid about the same age.
Yeah.
But that was when I learned my lesson and decided to not fall into that rut again and try to pick up myself and not let myself fall into that rut so much.
Yeah.
But of course, still hard lah the first couple of years.
Yeah.
But it really made me really sad when I can see like Meagan unhappy. You know that feeling when you see someone like smile, but then you can see through the smile.
Really,
No, but you can see through the smile, like you're not happy inside. And as a mom, I can resonate really well. So for months, when I took that big step out, and shout out to my husband, thank you. Thank you, honey, for letting me do this. When I took that step out to sign up for the gym, and I remember I told Meagan, like, let's go. But because I also, after like 5-6 years, going back to the gym, I had to pick myself back up again.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too pushy on Meagan until like 2 months ago.
Yeah, pretty much.
Was when I was like confident enough to be like, babe, let's do this. Like you can do it. And I remember I pestered her so much, keep trying to like, go on a gym date with her. And then there's always something that like will be in the way.
Yeah.
Until finally one day, I just tried my luck. I remember that day I tried my luck. Like, how about we go to the gym in the morning? And she said yes. You guys, you have no idea how happy I was. And then I kind of peer pressured her into signing up for the gym. And she did the next day. I was so proud of her.
Yeah.
Seriously, so proud of her. And I got so pumped up. I created a whole gym schedule for her. because I feel like when a mom and when Meagan is so brave to take that first step out, she needed that push, like if I could give her that push, I know she could go really far. I'm really proud of you, babe.
Oh, can I hug you now, please?
I'm really happy.
Yeah. Like for me also, okay, I feel like, right, after being a mom, right, it's a blessing to have so many mom friends that are willing to see you, not willing, but like they are so happy to see you happy. You get what I mean?
Really.
Like I'm fortunate, I guess. Very like truly fortunate enough to have like so many mom friends that like you, who are supportive of each other, and I guess because we've pretty much gone through the same story, the same age, and at the time where we're like, okay, we're in a good place in life, and then suddenly you become a mom. So I guess a lot of people 有同感 you get what I mean? Yeah. And then so yeah, I enjoy being a mom, and I'm sure like to all the listeners out there, I'm sure there are people who love you. And yeah, go say thank you to them, give them a big hug. Yeah, I don't know.
No, really.
I'm still feeling it.
That's how I feel about like the small things that make you feel like you again. And because honestly, I don't know what gave me the strength to finally sign up for the gym. I had all the opportunities to do it the past few years, but I just was never brave enough to take that first step out. And I really don't remember how. One day on the way back from work, I just told myself, because it's on the way, the gym is on the way to my house, right? I just turned in and then I just went upstairs. I'm like, okay, if the stuff is there, then I will sign up. If the stuff is not there, then forget about it. And I pretty much just left it to luck lah. You know, left it to God lah. Okay, you decide whether I sign up. And I got up there and they're there. And no one was at the counter, like no other customers. So I was the only one. I'm like, okay, this is a sign. Okay. So I sign up. And once you pay for it, you have to use it, right?
Yeah.
So if not, it's like sayang lah. Yeah. So that's how I got back into it. But the small things, like you said, I started doing my nails. I started doing my hair. I still hate eyelash extensions. I'm trying to find what works for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so those are the things that like you are like small things.
Yeah.
And I just want to see my favorite babe happy.
Oh.
So yeah, so I'm really proud of him.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. We need to finish this pod. Okay. So last question. What will you say to the moms who is currently completely swallowed by motherhood?
I know that first step is really hard to take. You may or may not have someone around you that can hold your hand along the way.
Yep.
If you don't have that someone, message us. We're here. We'll be your someone. You know, we'll hold your hand along the way to help you take that first step out, because that's the hardest step.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the hardest. The first step is always the hardest.
And then once you take that first step out, everything else is easy.
Yeah. And can I just say this also? It's okay. It's okay to not be okay. Yeah.
It's so cliche, but like,
I know.
It's true. It's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to not feel okay.
Yeah.
And don't feel the guilt. I mean, I'm sure you felt this too. Like when you try to take that first step out, you feel like you're taking something away from your kids. But keep in mind, if you're not happy, your kids will not be happy. So, I hope you can trust us on this. Yeah. When you are happy yourself, when you take care of yourself, you'll see yourself glow, and that glow will transfer to your children, to your family, to your relationship. So to all women out there, don't forget to take care of yourself. And if you really don't have someone to hold your hand, like I said just now, we're here. You can just message us.
Yeah.
We'll hold your hand.
And like for me also, what I did was I started messaging all the friends, but not necessarily close friends, you know, they're just like my friend's wife, right? And we connected just by being moms, you know, and somehow it started this wave of community.
The mom community.
Yeah. And I think it's the small things like that makes you less alone, you know, and you feel like there are people who do genuinely want to check in on you, you know, so just like, don't be shy to just reach out, and you will find yourself again. I think that is the most important thing, is to know that you will find yourself again.
It's going to be a new you, but you will love the new you. Okay. And with that, we hope you enjoyed today's episode. And we want to thank Ringside again. Okay.
Thank you so much for having us, and we hope to see more of this type of coffee sessions. Let us know if you like it. Do comment, share.
Like, share.
Yeah, sorry for crying again today, guys. I didn't mean to do this.
It's happy cry. It's not like the sad ones, okay? It's happy cry.
Yeah.
Anyways, we'll also be, just announcement, we'll also be putting out a Google form on our Instagram. So if you have any super moms you'd like us to invite to the pod, or you have any topic suggestions, we'd love to hear from you.
Yep.
Okay. And with that, thank you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.